Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. I sat down in the last week to record this, but the B button on my controller was sticking, and it was not fun to play when I was boosting around the field unintentionally. Rest assured, I finally got it fixed, so I'm excited to record this one. You saw the title, this one is about how to play with ball chasers. Obviously, I can't ensure that my teammate is going to be a ball chaser. All I'm going to do is get into this game and use a play style that fosters passing, really encourages team plays, and hopefully give you guys some tips to get more passes in your games. See you in the first one. Finally into a game. Man, that was a long queue time. So, we've got Divine on our team versus Bopra and Isn't the Beach. Let's get into it. So, tip number one is going to be working on your left-right spacing. I coach a lot of players, and one of the things that comes up in every coaching session I do, and I feel like almost every video I do as well, is get in your teammates' line of sight, and that boils down to, do you space the field correctly on the left and right? As I'm attacking here, you see where I just hit the ball to? That's where I'm looking for a teammate, and it's so frustrating that at every rank, players will still just follow their teammate behind on the attack instead of going across the box for a shot. See, my teammate just did the right thing there by being towards the midfield while I was attacking and looking for the cross pass. It's so much easier to score off of those than it is when you're directly behind them. And then, sorry, just had to focus up here for a second. Right now, my teammate's in a perfect spot, just unfortunately I have no boost. Which is another great tip that I wanted to bring up, which is be ready for the pass. Don't expect the pass, right? You might be the most open player in the world. Oh man. Oh man. Wow, that is unfortunate. Oh well, I was about to use that as a beautiful example of why left-right spacing is so good, but that was, you know, really unlucky circumstance. Teammate's momentum was still pushing him all the way through. Where was I? Be ready for the pass, don't expect the pass, right? I think a lot of players will get open and then be really pissed off when they don't get a pass. Unfortunately, it pretty much is just your teammate with the ball. It's their call on whether or not they pass it to you. Your job is to just be in the right spot at the right time so that if they make that choice, you're ready for it. So you'll see that every time it looks like my teammate's about to get control of the ball, what I try to do is get to a spot where a pass would be good. Really fortunate touch there. That was pixels away from going against us. Here I want to get to the other side of the field, right? Because my teammate's on that one. And now I'm just going to take control. And if I do get it past blue here, which I'll try, maybe I won't succeed. Oh, that was funny. But if I succeed to get it past blue, I'm looking for a cross pass. We're going to ignore what just happened there because I thought I was on blue for a second, apparently. Oh man, that's unlucky. Welcome to Rocket League, everybody. So anyways, yeah, the focus for me is just when my teammate has control and is attacking, try to get to the best spot where a pass is a good option, and just realize that teammate might not always pass. Sometimes solo play is the correct thing to do, but more often than not, passing plays are going to be just super dank. They're going to be what gets you the most goals. It's harder for the defense to read. So right here I see my teammate. Tried to make the pass to him, got challenged. But the second he gets into my line of sight, that's when I have that option. And then I want to double down on it too. Oh, didn't see him go. That's what happens when you play without comms. I want to double down on the fact that passing plays are by and far the most effective thing you can do. There, for example, wasn't even going for the shot. Just going to play it towards my teammate. Hope they can get a redirect or something off. I think it's so powerful. It's way harder for the defense to read. It's way easier for your teammate to shoot. And look, again, he has control, so where am I? I'm ahead of him, somewhere where he can see me, and hopefully make the pass. I didn't quite like it there, and that's another tip that I think is worth bringing up. Leave the near post for the solo play, right? So I'm going to be across here, try to get in his line of sight, somewhere where he can see me. And I think he does make the pass there, right? We can even go back and look at what his intentions looked like. But he kind of rotated near post. Unlucky, unlucky. But I see my teammate leading. He didn't quite get there, but that's fine because I have the solo play. Either way, You know, I hope this is already showing, like, I'm looking for a teammate right there. He didn't really have the trust that I was going to beat the blue team, and that's fine. But if you really do think your teammate's reliable enough to get certain touches, get it past the defense, what have you, then you want to start getting aggressive. It's going to open up so many more scoring opportunities. If you think that the opponents are going to beat your teammate, then obviously be ready to get back on defense. Right there, he had beautiful spacing. Gets a shot off, gets a pretty open look as well, it just doesn't go, right? That's the execution part of Rocket League, where all your ideas can be right, but you just need to practice your execution. This will be tough to save unless they miss like they just did. That's wonderful. Now we're going to get a huge attack here. I have no boost, so I'll just be chilling. And teammate comes through. Let's see what happened in the midfield here. Oh, wow, he was far behind this guy. They just fumbled the bag. That's awesome. Another thing I think is worth mentioning too is you really get what you give in this game. So I think a good way to get a lot of passes is to make a lot of passes, right? If you start giving off the vibes that you're ready to play like a good teammate, share the ball, and not go for a solo play every chance you get, then your teammate is going to look for passes as well, right? There's something to be said for playing like you're looking for your teammate, because that'll make them start to look for you. Here, I want to be right up the middle of the field in case my teammate gets a good 50, and just be prepared to go back on defense if the pass isn't coming. This is fine. We're gonna keep this up for half a second. Yeah, we're gonna drop it, is what I meant. Anyways, we continue. That's a good win there. Let's get into the next one. Oh, finally a fast queue time. Let's go. Farmstead. Beautiful. So we've got John Loves Call of the Night. We've got Doctor on our team, or DR, I don't know which, and a bunch of question marks. Let's get it. So now I've kind of just spewed a lot of my tips and tricks in game one. I can kind of just focus a bit more on playing, I say as I accidentally side flip. But here, teammate has an attack, so I'm almost cherry picking, right? Just in case they're able to get that pass off. Here, I'll let him go because he jumped first. He's probably low boost, so I'll just chill, wait for my opportunity to go. I'm going to go for demo here. Still think that that's pretty valuable to the team, even if it doesn't amount to nothing. That's another thing, too. Bumps and demos are such a good form of team play. If you can kind of get in that mindset of, if I have a clear bump, demo, open chance to go for the opponent, right? Play to make your teammates' life easier. It'll be huge. And I think they were looking for a pass there. That's why they didn't shoot it right away. Let's cut this. Wow, he challenged really fast. I was hoping to get it around. Sit it into the corner here. I don't think they've got anything good going, and they're going to leave me boost. Very kind. So I'll just take a shot. Yeah, people are just so good at defending solo plays. Here, I know my teammate has it for sure. That's why I'm cherry picking. He can see me, and I can take a shot on net, right? Those ones are probably the weakest passing plays because defenses have a long time to read that the pass is coming and set up for it. But even still, it goes to show. If your teammate has full and complete control, your goal should be to get where they can see you. Not stay behind them for a possible clear. They're a good try to get the bump in demo. I'll go far post here. Yep, that should be fine. I don't believe they have a good opportunity. And again, I think my teammate has it, so I go across, but I'm ready to get back on defense. And I'm able to get back in time to have the save. Just hit it midfield. That pass right there is just because I know he's in the midfield, right? There's just not much else to it. He was in net a second ago. And now here, I'll probably have control. Oh wow, these guys are goers. Yeah, if people start early challenging you like this a lot, one of the best things you can do is just get a bunch of early flicks. And beautiful. Get a free goal off of it. And look what happened with Orange Team, right? They're both stacked on near post there. One of them needs to be across the field so that if the 50 goes out that way, or at least you can try to force the 50 out that way. That makes you open. When you stack on near post like that, that's how the ball gets behind the both of you, and you get scored on. So, I think it... What? Hello? What just happened? Did his controller DC? What on earth? We take it. We absolutely take it. When all else fails, just hope your opponent disconnects. Alright, so I'm first to this ball, so I'm going to go for it. Take a look back. See that I have enough space to take it around like this. And now I think my teammate might have it, but again, I'm ready to get back on defense if necessary. Force out a flick. Here we got the left-right spacing, right? If I think my teammate's going to have good control, get somewhere where he can pass it, and he probably will here. See how he flips there? That's how you know. If your teammate flips at the ball, they're probably giving up on it. Let's get back in net. Okay, they didn't take the immediate shot to far post, and I'm very thankful. Fake it this one more time. Unlucky. I was about to be in my bag against Mr. Question Mark over here. That's going to be backboard. Thankfully, my teammate jumped first. I'll let him follow the save there. Just wrap around, try to play for that ball. Now I'm going to be low boost here. I think I can gamble on this. It's kind of in my teammate's hands anyways. Lost my flip at the last second, but that's fine. Can keep the pressure going. Now all I'm going to try to do is get back down the center of the field. I'm low boost, so it doesn't make sense to just continuously go for that. Nice little save into the corner and recover boost. Alright, they don't have a good shot here, I don't think. Again, because they were on the same side of the field, they weren't across. And that guy who took it up in our corner, he had the ball first. So if his teammate is across the pitch, somewhere in his line of sight, he makes that pass, they score on us. But thankfully, they're messing it up. And again, they're on the same side of the pitch, so no good passes coming out. Chip it up. Get in front of that. Nice. Teammate already looking for passes. I think it was the first game that I mentioned it, but you get what you give. If you start making passes, your teammate will start hitting you. And look at that. Midfield or across the field. That's where you want to be when your teammate's in their corner like this. Where am I? Right where the ball pops out to. That one's a little bit more fortunate. It's a little less aggressive, but again, it just works out because I'm not directly behind them. Alright, good kickoff there. Teammate's going to have it, and I'm going to have boost. He's going for the passing plays, obviously. That wasn't a whip. Oh my goodness, that was funny. What a fake. I don't know what he's going for. But we take it. And the other guys are in it till the end. You love to see it. Play it out even if you've lost. And now I've messed up here by having a slow recovery. Teammate does an excellent job rushing them. And get a save for it. Good job, Doctor, DR, whatever your name is. Absolute W, teammate. Look at him going crazy. Should be kept up. Right? Maintain that spacing. And no one's gonna go for it. Alright, thank you everyone for making it to this point in the video. One last thing I wanted to share was that if you do get a teammate who is just incessantly ball chasing and won't pass to you no matter how open you are, really the only thing left to do is just let them have it. They're gonna have to get rid of the ball eventually, and you just want to make sure that you're always in the right spots and that you execute when you do get a turn. Hopefully the stuff you learned in today's video will help you get less ball chasers in your games, but if you still do get them, try to focus on being a good teammate, and if you lose, make sure it's not your fault. If you stuck around with me to this point, make sure you've liked and subscribed. It helps out the channel tremendously, especially with the free coaching. If you're interested in free coaching, you can join my Discord server. It's linked in the description. In there, I post future time slots where you can leave a reaction, and if you get randomly selected, I'll coach you for free. Thanks for watching, have a good one, peace out.